Can cats remember their owners after years? Well, yes. These paws and precious moments will melt your heart and remind you of the remarkable bond between humans and their purring companions. So, get ready to be emotional by these cats and their long-lost humans. Roxy's joy was boundless when her lost cat Oliver found his way back home.
That. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oliver had slipped out of the house as they hurried off to work, unbeknownst to them. They discovered his escape through their doorbell camera footage. Panic set in, and they launched a frantic search for their beloved cat. Upon returning, they placed Oliver's favorite blanket on the porch, and miraculously, he reappeared. After 12 hours of separation, Roxy's heartwarming reaction was evident as she embraced Oliver tightly, overwhelmed with happiness to be reunited with her furry friend. Bob the cat was reunited with his owner, Carol Holmes, after a miraculous 10-year separation.
On what would have been her dad's 94th birthday, Carol Holmes got an email about another Bob who was physically absent from her life.
Well, it was surreal. It really was. I was just so stunned.
Bob the cat, named after Carol's beloved father, disappeared from her home in Wichita, Kansas a decade ago. Miraculously, the kitty resurfaced in North Carolina after his 10-year hiatus. Carol has zero idea how he ended up there.
Bob had disappeared from Carol's home in Wichita. She never gave up hope of finding her beloved pet, but as the years passed, she began to lose faith. On what would have been her father's 94th birthday in 2023, Carol received an email that changed everything. It was from a veterinary clinic in Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina, informing her that they had found a cat named Bob who had been microchipped to her name. Carol was stunned. She couldn't believe that her beloved Bob had been found after all these years. Carol and Bob's reunion was an emotional one. Carol scooped Bob up in her arms and hugged him tightly. Bob purred loudly and rubbed his head against Carol's cheek. It was as if he had never been gone. After a staggering 12-year separation, Butters the cat was miraculously reunited with his owners, Angelo and Shelley Castellino.
A surprise reunion, more than 12 years in the making.
Back in 2011, Butters had vanished from their San Diego home, and they had sadly assumed he was lost to the wilderness. However, Butters, known for his adventurous spirit, had been surviving all those years. On their 29th wedding anniversary, a call came in with unbelievable news. Butters had been found. Thanks to a microchip, Butters made a cross-country journey to Seattle to rejoin his family, bringing joy and tears to his owners. Mango the cat had a tough time, getting lost and stuck in a tree for a while. Thankfully, she was rescued and brought back to her owner. This reunion was full of emotion, and it felt like Mango was getting back to her dog friend. After 6 long months of searching and feeling hopeless, finally having Mango back was an incredible relief. It's a heartwarming story of a cat's adventure, rescue, and being reunited with her loving owner, bringing joy and happiness after a challenging time. If you are enjoying this video till now, then make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more like this. Francine, a beloved cat, embarked on a year-long solo adventure as a neighborhood stray. After precisely 1 year and 47 days, she spotted her as she drove into our neighborhood. With a joyful heart, she pulled over and called out to her. The moment was pure delight as Francine recognized my voice and returned home. The furry friend was back where she belonged, and their reunion was filled with happiness and relief. It's so heartwarming to hear about the soldier and his cat being reunited after a long time.
It hurts. What's going on? Buddy, it's me. Oh.
It's clear that the cat missed his owner very much, and the soldier was overjoyed to have his furry friend back. The fact that the cat welcomed his owner home with such love and affection shows just how special the bond between them is, and the soldier's love for his cat is evident in the way he takes care of him. Johnny Goodman's cat Pierre went missing in 2015,
It's been 2 days since Johnny Goodman was reunited with his cat, Pierre, after nearly a decade apart.
Johnny was heartbroken, but he never gave up hope of finding his furry friend. 10 years later, Pierre was found at the Tacoma Humane Society. Johnny was so happy to be reunited with his beloved cat. Pierre is an old man now, but he is happy to be home. Johnny is taking good care of him and making sure he is comfortable. It is a beautiful story of friendship and love. It's so lovely to see the woman's joy at being reunited with her cat after a long time. It's clear that she loves her cat very much and that she missed him terribly. The cat looks happy to see his owner too. It's heartwarming to see the bond between this woman and her cat. The sight of a man returning home after a long absence, only to be greeted by his cat leaping into his arms, is a heartwarming testament to the bond between pets and their owners. Cats often form strong attachments to their human companions, and such a warm welcome is a beautiful illustration of that connection. It's heartening to hear that the 2 missing cats from the Christmas Day blast were eventually found and reunited with their owners. Such reunions can bring immense relief and joy during challenging times. As for the white cat appearing angry with the woman in an orange outfit, cats can sometimes exhibit various emotions, and it's essential to consider the context. The story of Tiger's reunion with his original owners after an 11-year absence is truly heartwarming. After Tiger went missing 3 years after Carol and John initially adopted him, he ended up near the home of Carol O'Connell, who patiently gained his trust over several years. Using a microchip scanner, Carol discovered Tiger's identity and contacted his original owners. The emotional reunion brought joy and gratitude. Even after 11 years, the bond between Tiger and his first family remained strong. It's a remarkable tale of a lost cat's journey back home, and it's a testament to the power of love and microchipping for pet identification. A cat named Homer had gone missing for a very long time, 13 whole years. When the owner finally found Homer, it was a really emotional moment. The owner was so happy to have their beloved cat back. The joy was so strong that it made them cry. It was sad to think about all the years they were apart, but the reunion was heartwarming. The owner's tears showed just how much they missed their furry friend. It's a touching story of a cat coming back after a very long adventure, and it made everyone feel really happy. She was shocked when she got a call from the vet saying they had her cat. She had been searching for Phoenix for 12 years, so she couldn't believe it was true. She rushed to the vet to pick her up, and as soon as she saw her, she knew it was definitely her. She was initially worried about how Phoenix would integrate with her other cats and dogs, but she had been doing great. She was worried about how he would get along with her other pets, but they all love each other. She is so grateful to have Phoenix back in her life. After 3 long months of her cat being lost, this woman was determined to get close to her furry friend. Whether the cat recognized her or not, the moment they were reunited brought immense happiness. The bond between them was strong, and the joy of finding her beloved cat was overwhelming.